Okay, so let's have a look at the project that we were doing as part of a module. So if I go to here's the home page. We're on dashboard, and it says Learn Python Free. That's my current course, and I'm on a current module called Hello World. So I can click Resume and carry on with that project. So this is a new project, I think. Receipts for Lovely Loveseats. Keep receipts for your lovely love seats. Programming is a treat with this sweet suite of feats. Use strings and numbers to save a catalogue of furniture. Then, perform concatenation and math calculations to create a receipt. Receipts for Lovely Loveseats. We've decided to pursue the dream of small business ownership and open up a furniture store called Lovely Loveseats for neat suites on Fleet Street. With our newfound knowledge of Python programming, we're going to build a system to help speed up the process of creating receipts for your customers. In this project, you will be storing the names and prices of a furniture store's catalogue in variables. You will then process the total price and item list of customers, printing them to the output terminal. Please note, projects do not run tests against your code. This experience is more open to your interpretation and gives you the freedom to explore. Remember that all variables must be declared before they are referenced in your code. If you get stuck during this project or would like to see an experienced developer work through it, click Get Unstuck to see a project walkthrough video. Start. So you can see it's broken up into tasks, quite a lot of tasks, 20. Task 1. Let's add our first item, the Lovely Loveseat that is the store's namesake. Create a variable called Lovely Loveseat description and assign it to the following string. And there's just some description. Lovely Loveseat, tufted polyester blend on wood, 32 inches high. Okay, so Lovely Loveseat description equals, and we'll copy this and paste it here, and we'll put it in speech marks because it's a string, just like that. So that's task 1. Okay, so I'll give that a tick. Task 2. Great. Now let's create a price for the love seat. Create a variable Lovely Loveseat price and set it to equal 254.00. So we're going to use a floating point. So I'm going to just do a blank line to make it a bit more readable. There's no harm in doing that. It doesn't affect the code. Lovely Loveseat price, and I'm going to set the value of that to be 254.00. Okay, that's task 2 done. Task 3. Let's extend our inventory with another characteristic piece of furniture. Create a variable called stylish settee description and assign to it the following string, and there's a description. Stylish settee, faux leather on birch, 29.50 inches high and 54.75 inches wide and 28 inches deep. Black. Okay, so again, stylish settee, settee, stylish settee description equals, and then again we will paste this here, and again this is a string. Notice how 254.00 doesn't need speech marks because it's not a string, but this is a string, so it needs speech marks. So I'm going to give that task 3 a tick. Task 4. Now let's set the price for our stylish settee. Create a variable stylish settee price and assign it the value of 180.50. So stylish settee price, assignment operator 180.50, and that's not an integer, it's a floating point. That's task 4 done. Task 5. Fantastic. We just need one more item before we're ready for business. Create a new variable called luxurious lamp description and assign it the following. And it's a description: luxurious lamp, glass and iron, 36 inches tall, brown with green shade. So luxurious lamp description equals, and then we'll copy that and paste it here. There we go, and give that a tick. So look at what we've got now. We've got a description and a price for a love seat, a settee with a description and price, a lamp with a description and price. If we see task 6, luxurious lamp price is 52.15. In order to be a business, we should also be calculating sales tax. Let's store that in a variable as well. Define the variable sales tax and set it equal to 0.088. So sales tax equals 0.088. I'm going to just leave the 0 out before the point to see if it's possible. Our first customer is making their purchase. Let's keep a running tally of their expenses by defining a variable called customer1total. Since they haven't purchased anything yet, let's set that variable equal to 0 for now. Task 9. We should also keep a list of the descriptions of things they're purchasing. Create a variable called customer1 itemization and set that equal to the empty string opening speech marks, closing speech marks. We'll tack on the descriptions to this as they make their purchases. So we'll put customer1 customer1 itemization and set that equal to the empty string. We'll tack on the descriptions to this as they make their purchases. So that's quite interesting. We've not set it to 0. It's good because it's going to be text-based, but this is the equivalent of 0 for text. It's kind of blanked out speech marks. Task 10. Our customer has decided they are going to purchase our Lovely Loveseat. Add the price to customer1total. Okay, so think about how we might do this. We're going to do customer1total, and we're going to use what operator? The add equals operator. So customer1total, add equals, because it's kind of like it looks like a bit like a sword, that add equals operator. And what are we adding to it? It's like you've got, when they have tickets that they've done in a restaurant or a pub, they spear them onto it. They could have pierced the tickets onto this ticket punch, I don't know what you'd call it, and so they're all stacked up on that so they can look through the tickets that have just gone if there's an error or they need to troubleshoot something to check what happened. And you can think of that here when the new thing being added on is on the pointy side of the sword. See, the plus equal looks like a sword. So what are we adding on? The price of the Lovely Loveseat. So we'll say add on I think we can do it like this: Lovely Loveseat _ price, and I can only do this is only working because I'm referring to the variable up here, Lovely Loveseat price. That's task 10 done, I think. Task 11. Let's start keeping track of the items our customer purchased. Add the description of the Lovely Loveseat to customer 1 itemization. So customer 1 itemization, which again is a variable that we've defined where is that? Here. Again, we're going to sort of stab on a new ticket, so the pointy side goes this way, and we're going to add on the Lovely Loveseat description. So Lovely Loveseat description gets added on. Task 12. Our customer has also decided to purchase a luxurious lamp. Let's add the price to the customer's total. So now we do customer 1 total, and we're going to spear on the our customer has also decided to purchase the luxurious lamp. So luxurious lamp price gets added on. Okay. Let's keep the itemization up to date and add the description of the luxurious lamp to our itemization. Okay, so customer 1 itemization plus equals luxurious lamp itemization. Luxurious lamp description, rather. Task 14. They're ready to check it out. Let's begin by calculating sales tax. Sorry, checkout. They're ready to check out. Let's begin by calculating sales tax. Create a variable called customer 1 tax. So customer 1 tax, and set it equal to customer 1 total times sale tax. So equals customer 1 total multiplied by sales tax. Does that make sense? Yeah. So customer 1 total should have been updated with the Loveseat price. It should have been updated with the, or had added to it, the luxurious lamp price. And now we multiply it by sales tax, so we multiply it by 0.088. Task 15, add the sales tax to the customer's total cost. Okay. So if we say so customer 1 total plus customer 1 tax is that's something we're interested in, isn't it? And we can assign that combination of customer 1 total and customer 1 tax to a variable. What should we call it? Or could we just customer 1 tax? No, could we just add it? Yeah. So customer 1 total, we can just update customer 1 total. Add equals customer 1 tax. Okay. So that's task 15 done. Task 16. Let's start printing their receipt. Begin by printing out the heading for their itemization. Print the phrase customer 1 items. So print customer 1 items. That's what it says, with a colon. Task 17. Print customer 1 itemization. So next line, print, and this time we're printing a variable. Customer 1, print customer 1, itemization. So itemization spelt with a Z, and obviously that's referring to this variable here, which we've updated with the Lovely Loveseat description. So this is just and this description, and yeah, sorry, this description. This description, this second description. So the lamp description and the love seat description. Yeah, 2 descriptions. So print customer 1 itemization, task 18. Now add a heading for their total cost. Print out customer 1 total. Oh, sorry. Print the string customer 1 total, colon. So this is just a heading, and then below it we'll print out customer 1 total. Now print out their total. Our first customer now has a receipt for the things they purchased. Yeah, done that. Congratulations, we created our catalogue and served our first customer. We used our knowledge of strings and numbers to create and update variables. We were able to print out an itemised list and a total cost for our customer. Lovely. Get targeted feedback about your code and how well it meets the objective of the project with the code review. You can request 1 AI-powered code review per project when you complete all tasks. I'm going to click Save. Oh dear. Okay, get rid of love. Save. Seems to have worked. Request code review. Code reviews can take 10 to 30 seconds to generate. Let's review your project work. This AI-generated code review offers specific feedback about your code. See, it says here. You can also ask yourself these same questions when reviewing your code on your own. Okay. So, let's pay attention to what questions. Purpose. Does the code do what it's supposed to do? Does the code do what it's supposed to do? What's the code supposed to do? Remember, this is a project. We've decided to pursue the dream of small business ownership and open up a furniture store. With our newfound knowledge of Python, we're going to build a system to help speed up the process of creating receipts for your customers. Okay. In this project, we will be storing the names and prices of a furniture store's catalogue in variables. You will then process the total price and item list of customers, printing them to the output terminal. Please note, projects do not run tests against your code. Okay, fine. Storing the names and prices of furniture in variables. I mean, that's quite a sort of internal description of what's happening. That's like a coder describing what's happening. But what do we want? I don't know what we want from the outside. What should the app do? It's what we call end user testing. Let's go back to the code review. So, look, does the code do what it's supposed to do? I'm going to be honest. I think it does. We've got variables for the love seat price, for the settee price, for the lamp price. Your code successfully calculates the total cost and itemization for the customer's purchase, including that sales tax. But it says you have not completed all tasks. Ensure you add the description of the stylish settee to the itemization and its price to the total if the customer purchases it. So we've got the settee, description and price. Let's put those together. Okay, but we never updated it. Was there actually a task? I've got task 12, our customer has decided to purchase a luxurious lamp. I've got task 9, which is create a variable called customer one itemization. Task 8, customer one total. Task 7, define the variable sales tax. I've got luxurious lamp. I understand that task 4 did mention the stylish settee, but it was just create a variable called stylish settee price and assign it the value of 180.50. So we've got that line, but it never actually said that they purchased it. Okay, so you have not completed all tasks. Ensure that you add the description of the stylish settee. Oh, and there's a typo in stylish settee description. Save. And it's customer one total. But yeah, I don't think we need a line saying customer one total. Add equals operator, stylish settee price. No. We'll update it with the love seat price, we'll update it with the luxurious lamp price, but I don't think we need to update the customer one itemization with the stylish settee description. Correct the typo in the print statement for customer one total to ensure clarity in the output. Yeah, I've corrected that. Readability. Is the code easy to understand? Your code is well structured with clear variable names that describe the items and their prices. There is a typo in the variable name stylish settee description. Correct it to maintain consistency, everything matching up, and avoid confusion. Consider adding comments to your code to explain the purpose of each section, which will improve readability for others. So you might add a comment above customer one total and customer one itemization. So how might we describe these lines? So this line here where we have customer one total and then an equal sign and then a customer one itemization and then an equal sign. How might we make that a bit cleaner? So I might do hashtag. Well, what we're doing is we're initializing, right? The reason, because you might think, well, why do we need those lines? I mean, what we're doing is saying customer one total equals 0, customer one itemization equals blanked out speech marks. Initialize customer total and itemization. So what that is, this kind of behaviour of the coder here, where he's saying equals 0 or she is saying, and equals blanked out speech marks, is they're initializing the customer total and itemization variables. Performance. Does the code run efficiently? Your code efficiently calculates the total cost and itemization for the customer's purchase. And okay, I might add a comment here. Update the code, update the variables for the update the variables and descriptions and descriptions for customer activity. Consider using a function to handle the addition of items to the customer's total and itemization to reduce repetition and improve maintainability. So let's think about this. Instead of custom one total will update with the Lovely Loveseat price, and custom one itemization being updated with the Lovely Loveseat description, right? So these things here, they've said define this function which is called add item, and it takes in two arguments, the price and the description. So they use the keyword global, and I've never seen this before. So global, customer one total, customer one itemization. Customer one total is updated with price, and customer one itemization is updated with description. And then they call the function. They have a line which is just add item, lovely, and they pass in the Lovely Loveseat price and the Lovely Loveseat description. Okay, so do you see what they're doing there? They're combining it's like in one fell swoop we add the Loveseats price and description. So whereas this is, and the thought is there's a bit of clumsiness to the way we're doing it. We just say customer one total, we have the updating operator, customer one itemization, and we have the updating operator. So instead we should perhaps say hashtag, yeah, I'm gonna put it in a comment first. So defining a function that updates the customer information. So I'm going to do def and then add item, and then we pass in the price, comma, description, and then colon. Global customer one total, comma, and then customer one itemization. So that's how it works. Customer one total, remember that's the variable that we initialized, and the other variable we initialized is customer one itemization. So we'll say, so that's how you use the global keyword. So you might have it within a function. So again, let's type it out, try and do it without looking by heart. So def, we'll call it add item. Then what we do is have some brackets with the arguments before the colon. What arguments are we going to need? Try again. Price and description. Price and description. And that's interesting. We've just come up with them. They're not here anywhere else. There's no price here, or price equals, no, it's always Lovely Loveseat price. So this is new. These are new words we're adding. So we're saying def, we'll call it add item. Here are the the parentheses. There's a colon. Price, description, global, customer one total. So try again. Global customer one total, customer one itemization. So def, add item. Now you need the arguments in there. We're going to just use the general terms price and itemization, and then don't forget that colon. Next line, make sure it's indented. We're going to use the global key. Global customer one total space, or rather comma, and then customer one itemization. So these variables that we're familiar with because we've already initialized them. Next line, what we're then going to do is start with that first variable, customer one total. So customer one total, and then we're going to use the add equals operator, price. Okay, so update it with the price again, which is what we've had in the brackets here. Right, so try again, just master this line, customer one total, update it, add equals with the price. Good. Again, customer 1 total, add equals with the price, and then we can do customer 1 itemization and add equals with the itemization. Okay. Then what? Well, we're not in any brackets, so I can just do sort of a blank line, and then we'll have a line where we use it now. We have to remember, we made that mistake before. We have to actually call the function, so just type it. Don't be afraid. Just type out add item. And does it take in any arguments? Yeah, price, comma, itemization. But now we give it a specific price and a specific itemization. Okay, before we gave it general price when we were laying out how the function was to be defined. That was general, right? We had this line which was just def add item price, comma, itemization. Well, now what we're going to do is call the function add item. We have to kind of obey that blueprint. So we're going to say lovely love seat price, comma, lovely love seat price, comma, and then the itemization. The lovely love seat description. Lovely love seat description. Like that. And that seems to just be what it's saying. Ensure that the code handles potential errors, such as incorrect data types for prices to improve robustness. So let's look at the code. It's written here. It says try, colon, customer 1 total, add equals, lovely love seat price, accept, and then type error. So we have try and accept, and then after the accept line we have print and a printing of the string. So now where do we put that in? Where does that fit into our code? Try accept. I think it's got to be within the function definition, so before this line where we actually call it. So I think here I'm going to just put try, colon, so here I'm going to put try, colon, next line, try, colon, next line, customer 1 total, add equals, lovely love seat price, then accept, oh no, you don't need a colon after that, lovely love seat price, accept type error, okay, again, accept type error, again, accept type error, all one word, type error, again, accept type error, colon, next line, again, accept type error, print error, price must be a number. Let's try that. Seems to still work. Customer 1 items. That's kind of the heading, customer 1 items. Lovely love seat. Tough, and then we've got the description. Customer 1 total, £885 and 7952 pence. Actually, that's a problem, isn't it? So